Hi everyone, today we're going to work on our cutting. So at home, I'm hoping that you have some Play-Doh. And now a good thing to practice would be your Play-Doh when you first get it is going to be in the container with the lid on it. I'll move this down a little bit. It's going to be in the container with the lid on it. I want you to practice trying to hold the container with one hand and then opening, it's kind of hard to open these Play-Doh containers. And it's sometimes even harder to get them out of the containers. So you might need some help from a grown-up doing this. So we're going to take our Play-Doh, and we can try kind of smush it around in our hands, warm it up a little bit, and then I'm going to put it down here so you guys can see what I'm going to do with the Play-Doh. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to smush it kind of like into a pancake or a pizza shape. I'm going to keep flattening it, using my muscles, trying to use both hands. See, and I can even use like this, trying to smush it out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a knife, which hopefully you have some play knives at home, or a butter knife, a plastic knife. Just you don't want to use a sharp knife. So at first, what I'm going to do is do it like this so you can see. I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to push down, and then kind of go back and forth until, look, you can see now my Play-Doh is cut in half. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it in half again. So I'm going to have 4 pieces of this. It could be pizza, pie, and cut it again. Same thing, go back and forth until you see the knife went all the way through. Now I've got 4 pieces. So then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take it again and roll it into a ball. And then I'm going to roll it out on a table, and I'm going to try to make it into like a big long snake. So you might start with one hand, and then once it gets long enough, you can use both hands to try to roll it to a big long snake. Maybe switching hands. So this is working on our cutting food goal. So it's also really good at home if you can practice. If there's something, say if you have a sandwich for lunch, try to help your mom or dad or whatever grown-up you may be with, try to help cut your sandwich in half. Or if you have any fruit or vegetables, that nothing like too hard. I would start with something easy, maybe stuff that's cooked to cut up, because sometimes things like apples that aren't cooked and stuff can be really hard to cut up. So those are always good things to practice, but just to begin our practicing, we can always start with Play-Doh. So what we're going to do then, we're going to take our knife and cut off little pieces like that. And make sure we're using our other hand, our helper hand, to hold on to our Play-Doh. I'm just going to keep moving along, trying to cut them in similar size pieces. So there we go. And even with this activity, I could count these pieces, just like I could have done with the other 4 that I cut. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 9 pieces of Play-Doh here. So there's lots of fun things that you can do with cutting with Play-Doh. Also keep practicing, like I said, with the real food at home. So we'll keep working on these goals. All right, we miss you guys. Hope you have a good day. Bye.